Hey everybody, welcome to the next race of the Talk About Truck series here at Dover. And we come off of a race from Watkins Glen about 2 weeks ago. Nathan Nilsson started on pole, led every lap, and he picked up the win. But right now, out front in points is still Drew Schultz, 29 points ahead of Max Newworth. And then tied in third, Lucas Tran, John Arndt, 36 points. So Drew Schultz having a good season. Still hasn't got a win yet, so he's still looking for his first win. Tonight, it will be the 81. Sorry. Yeah, 81. This is the 91. My bad. I was like, no, this isn't Bobby Fraser. Bobby's double mint. 91 car of Lucas Tran next to Randy Scott starting on the front row. Sam Bessler and the 98 car of Ryder Smith. The 5 car of Paige Newworth and the 77 of Zednick Price. Nathan Nilsson next to Dylan LaPrade. Colin Lindsay and the 88 car of David Keffer rounds out your top 10 and look through the rest of your field. Drew Schultz is starting in the back. Right here, next to the 62 car of Joshua Jones. So Drew Schultz and then John Arndt also starting back here. And Max Newworth. This is Max. Yeah, also starting back here. So your top 3 in points. Besides Lucas Tran, who's starting on pole, is starting in the back. Let's get the command to start engines.
Drivers, start your engines!
There we go. Engines are fired here at Dover. We're going to be for a race here. We'll be right back. So this is the first weekend of the chase. Trucks racing here at Dover, and then Chicagoland is up next for the Cup Series. I just posted it. You saw the 12 drivers that will be in the chase, the first ever chase of the Nintendo Cup Series. But today we're here for the Taco Bell Truck Series, and the 91 of Lucas Tran's going to get us going. Next to Pocono winner Randy Scott in the 13. Here we go. 20 lap race here at Dover. Not a long race, so you got to try to make something happen. The 91 car of Lucas Tran and Randy Scott are going to get us green at Dover. Here they come. This along. Here we go. Green flag's out now. For the lap 1, it will be the 91 car. And Randy Scott got a good run through 3, trying to pass Lucas Tran. Couldn't get it done. Turn 4 is going to be the tricky spot here. A lot of people like to wreck right here. Look at Lucas Tran slide up the track. Randy Scott right to the back bumper. And then as we go back, we're going to see drivers get all crazy back here. John Arndt has fallen all the way to last now from bad starting position. And with single file, most of your top 10, your top 10 single file. Look at Randy, get the move. Now he's going to be under him. Here he goes for the race lead. Randy Scott on the inside. Can he take the lead? He will in the 13 car. New leader here at Dover. He's going to clear him off for 2. And Randy Scott's your new leader. And look at Sam Bessler try to catch Lucas Tran. Oh, here comes Lucas back, though, on the back bumper. Not going to be enough, and that's going to allow the 54 of Sam Bessler to be there. And now single file. Here comes Ryder Smith under Sam Bessler with Paige Newworth. Check up on Drew Schultz. He is falling to last. Not the race he wanted. He really wanted to get this race going good. Just 10 to go. He has a 29-point lead. So that's 29 spots on the track, and right now Max Newworth. Oh, there's a wreck in the back. The 62, the 31. That's Philip Goldberg, Joshua Jones, and Ryan Madden. Randy Scott will be your leader off under caution, and everyone else makes it through fine. So wreck right in turn 1 on lap 6 of 20. We're going to go check that out. 3 cars involved. We'll be right back. This is going to start with Joshua Jones running 26. He just starts through turn 4. He kind of just gets real wide out here, and then he's going to come up the track, clip Ryan Madden, and Philip Goldberg is right there involved. And you see Joshua get up on the wall. Philip Goldberg trying to win a championship. He won the regular season and the Nintendo Cup Series. I watched this, just nowhere to go for him on the outside. Won the regular series there, and now he's in the championship. Going to be seated 3rd. I think. Pretty sure it's 3rd. Let's go on board with Ryan Madden, and then we're going to get back live. Alright, we're going to go back live. Randy Scott is your race leader. And we're back live. Pit stops. Will we see them not from your first couple of drivers and just stacking up a little bit? I don't think we'll see pit stops really. Except for maybe these 2 drivers who got torn up pretty bad. And Randy Scott's your leader. So Randy comes in here. Wow, back in 17th. 64 points back. 65 points back. I can't read. And so he won at Pocono, but like we expected, the 18 and the 62. Wins don't really get you anything here. It gets a win, which is very important, very hard to do, but there's no chase in the Taco Bell Truck Series. So once you win, you're not in because points don't reset. So Randy really is trying just to get maximum points every week, and right now what he's doing right now could do that. 17th out of 27 in points, so he needs to gain a bunch of points here. 65, and he's ahead of your points leader Drew Schultz by a lot right now, so that could, if things ended where they were, he could actually close in a good amount on Drew Schultz if he won this race. But you got people like Lucas Tran back there who's in 3rd, who's got really good 36 points back, doing okay. Your top 7 are only separated by 41 points, which seems like a lot, but it's not. Also, that's only, we don't have 41 positions, so that's over 2 races. We have 33. So the only person who could win it in one race could be Max Newworth, and that would be Drew Schultz. Would have to finish way back there. He'd have to finish 29 positions ahead of him. So a lot could happen. Anyone else down pit road? Didn't think so. We'll be back when we get the 1 to go signal. We'll be right back, guys. Alright, we're back. We're going to restart just past halfway. Short race here. So the last time we saw, just last week it was, or last race, it was a 9-lap race at Watkins Glen. Nathan Nielsen started on pole and won it. Randy Scott actually wrecked out of that race, if I do recall. So, but he's out front leading right now. Your top left corner, you can see your top 10, top 20, top 30, and then 3 drivers that were involved in the wreck will restart 31st, 32nd, 33rd. All damage and probably not going to be up to speed, but Randy Scott's your race leader. So we're watching him. Here he comes. And green flag's back out at Dover for the Taco Bell trucks. Randy got a start he needed, but it's going to be interesting here through 3 and 4, because it looks like the leader sometimes runs up the track right here, and that allows, oh, he runs up the track big time there, but here come the other drivers that run up, and we're all single file till we get back here, and there's John Arndt trying to make some moves in the back in the 21 car. Bad starting position for him. Mac Newworth and Drew Schultz, your top 3 of the top 4 in points. Back to the front. Randy Scott's pulled away now. Won at Pocono 3 races ago, and I need to sneeze. Excuse me. Alright, sorry. So yeah, he won at Pocono. So very tricky track to win at. So him, and now Dover, another tricky track. And look at those drivers getting the wall. That was Dejon and Colin Lindsay. Max Newworth now. Oh, that's why I just went a wreck, but I didn't. Never mind. I don't know what I was going to go on. Randy's really pulled away from the 91 car of Lucas Tran, the 54, Sam Bessler, Ryder Smith, and Paige Newworth, the top 5. Drew Schultz just not having a good handling car. Battling for 32nd right now with the 62 car of Joshua Jones, who's involved in the wreck. He got passed by the 31 and the 18, both who have damage from their wreck. And we're down to just 5 laps to go here at Dover. Here's the battles right now. Matt Johnson going 3 wide. This is for around 20th place. Matt Johnson on the far edge, inside Edwin Mendez. And he's going to have to pull out there. Smart decision there. Now Drew Schultz has gotten around the 62 car, now trying to get around Ryan Madden. And Randy Scott, though, just pulled away big time. 3 laps to go now. Well, can we see the second repeat winner of the year? And will we see pit stops? 'Cause I'm not sure if we'll have them. And if we have, wow. Two laps to go now for Randy Scott. His little brother Bailey just made the chase. The Nintendo Cup Series, a 2-time winner over there. We're down to just cautions out with 2 to go. Hair Joe, John Arndt was involved. Hair Joe, Yvonne Alonso were involved. And Randy Scott's going to win the race off turn 4. We're going to be 1 lap short. He's going to win the race. White flag's out. All he's going to have to do is finish the race, and they're all just going to go past the pace truck. So Hair Joe and John Arndt bring up the last caution with 2 to go, and Randy Scott, he's got to cross the start finish. All he's got to do, come on, don't be like Mark Martin and go down pit road. I think he's waiting for the pace truck to come up. There's the pace truck. Off turn 4, Randy Scott under caution. Here he comes. Where's that pace truck? The pace truck went down pit road. So Randy Scott off turn 4. He's gonna pick up his second win and he's gonna gain a bunch of points on the leader. Randy Scott wins at Dover. Drew Schultz will finish way back here. Oh, and they're all stacking up. So Drew Schultz is not even finished yet. But he will finish respectfully 29th. Congratulations on Randy Scott. Okay, it says complete. Race 7 already out of 16. Next week we're gonna go back to restrictor plate racing. It will be Talladega, the first of 2 trips there. We go there twice. One of the only tracks that we will go to actually twice on the schedule. Oh yeah, I think it's the only track. It is. But then we go Eldora. So the next 2 races, make sure y'all catch those. Those will be fun. We're gonna go check out that rack and then we're gonna go look at points. Congratulations, Randy Scott, 2nd career win. Lucas Tran, Sam Bessler, Ryder Smith, and Paige Newworth. There's your top 5. You can look through the rest right here. John Arndt will finish last, but only 4 points back from Drew Schultz. So not gonna. I'm gonna be about 40 points back from Drew Schultz wherever. So let's go check out points. We won't have a new leader, but points will be closer than before. We'll be back. So Max Newworth is going to go between John Arndt and Ravon Alonso. So 2 of the guys in the top 4 in points make contact. John gets in the wall. It looks like comes down the track, just gets into the 29. John, heavy hit into that wall, and Ravon was just a victim here. He was not going to. It was the 2 up here racing for position. They were racing for 24th. Both of them just having a horrible day. John on the wall, and then down into Max Newworth, and then head onto that wall. Pretty hard hit there. He was okay. He drove off. Ravon Alonso also involved. So that's what brought up the final caution. Let's go check out points. See how close now points will be. I think they're going to be pretty close now. We'll be right back. Drew Schulte still a 13-point lead. Still the leader, but 13 points over Lucas Tran. Max Newworth pretty much where he was. And like I said about John Arndt, he was going to be 39 points back. But other people gained up, so John falls back to 8th. Even though really he was 4th coming in, but he falls back to 8th. He only loses 2 points, so just not a good day for John Arndt, Matt Gimpler, Morgan Gimpler. Randy Scott is going to gain 25 points on the leader. He's going to finish now 10th in the points, 40 points back. So we came in here and we said the top 7 was separated by 41 points. Well, now the top 10 separated by 40 points. And right now, if we went into a single race, your top 5 would be battling for the championship. It would probably be a lot, though, because you could pretty much count out Dane DeVos and David Keffer, though. David would have to win it. Drew would have to finish last, 33rd, 32nd, 31st, 30th, for David to catch that win, and that means none of them could have led the lap, and David had to lead the most laps and 1 lap, so very, very unlikely, but we still got 9 races to go. We'll see y'all at Talladega next week. That will be a fun race, will it not? Yes, it will. We'll see y'all then.